Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to go through today the colouring books that I've got that I've yet to colour in, or I've started a little something and for whatever reason I've just not finished it off. I mean, it's a pretty decent palette. I don't know if this is already a tag. If it is, I do apologise, I just don't know what the tag is. So I'm going to start off. I mean, some of these are recent, so I've just not got round to doing them, but the Intricate Ink, the Animals of Volume 3. I'm sure many of you have seen these images, definitely on the grayscale side. It was a fish that I did in the other book, and it took me a lot longer than I imagined, so when I'm seeing all these finished pictures in this book, I can appreciate how long that person has took for each of them images. There goes my squeaky chair again. So I'm yet to colour in Face Carousel. The only thing that puts me off with this is just the paper. I could always scan it and print it on better paper because the images are really nice. The little chinchilla, they're cute. That's a really lovely one as well. I mean, I have coloured on Create Space paper before, but if I decide I want to use any sort of water mediums, it's not the best. It does buckle quite a bit. But yeah, I am still happy that I've got all of these books in my collection, and I will get round to colouring them eventually. But if you do collect a lot of books, you know, there's only so many hours in the day, there's only so much time you can spend on your hobby. So I've got Inklings 2. I bought this because of Kirsta, and I'm still yet to colour in it. The only thing I don't like this sort of style, it just looks very messy to me. I know it's meant to look very sketchy, but it just looks a bit messy. I mean, I like the clean lines, the thinner lines that she does, like that one. That's more of the sketchy one. So there's definitely some images, I really like that one. There's definitely some images in here that I will not colour for that reason. And that's a super cute one, that'd be nice for Christmas. And that one, I've actually seen that one coloured, and that's a lovely one as well. But yeah, the more sketchier ones, they're just not my cup of tea, unfortunately. The Grimm Fairy Tales, I'm still yet to colour in this one. I know I'm terrible, but I think that I'd only get away with using pencil in this because there is some, you know, some fine detail. I don't know. And again, I don't know what this paper would be like with the watercolour. Right, the next one, the reason that I did purchase this one is because at the time, Colour in Heaven had, it was the Alice special, and there was a few images out of that I liked. I didn't need any of the other images in that Colour in Heaven, so I thought, you know, I'll just get this instead. It does come with a humongous poster for you to colour. I don't know who has the time to colour that. They are super cute images. Again, I don't know why I've not coloured in here. The paper seems really nice. So that's another one. Tomic. I can't pronounce his name, but I have started one in here, and I think I've not even got a clip in to tell me where it is. I just know the page. I've done that little bit there, that little bit of the wings, and then it just sort of, I looked at the entire page and I thought, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to finish this, and I stopped. Silly. But the images in here are absolutely stunning. The unicorn one with his baby. I hope this gives me the incentive to actually pick some of these books up. Because you ever feel like you're just getting in a rut and colouring the same thing over and over again. I bought this one because Debbie from Debbie Loves to Colour actually bought this one, and she did a review on it, and I just thought they were really sweet pictures, you know, to colour over Christmas time. And then come Christmas and it gone, and I just did not have the time. But it's there for next Christmas and the Christmas after that. I think this was only a cheap one. I think it was only about £3 from was it B&M Bargains? And this one, I bought this one off Amazon, like a used book, but when it came I mean there's used and there's basically ripped. Some of the pages are actually indented, but yeah, it's a lovely book. You can see the indents there. It's a shame really. So I think the reason that I kept this was more for the artwork opposed to me actually doing any sort of colouring in that. I think it actually explains the different ways of doing it, but obviously it's not in English, so yeah. I'm classing that probably more as an art book. This is my second copy of Mythomorphia, my very favourite one of Kirby Roseanne's, my all-time favourite. It was only £5, so I couldn't resist. And I have done quite a few in this book already, so I couldn't help myself but to get back up when I saw it for that price. Actually, I think it is that price on Amazon all the time, so I don't know why I did that anyway. So mythographic, the aquatic one. Again, I've not done anything in this one. The pages from here takes me 2 to 3 days at least to complete, so I need to make sure that I'm wanting to dedicate the time to actually colouring in these. They're very, 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 very detailed books. I've just finished one, it's the castle one actually. Another mythographic. This is the animal one, same reason, it's just super detailed. They are perforated, these pages, so you know, if you was totally happy with the image when you finished it, you could actually frame it. It would be easy to do. I've just been filming another video, hence the dirty hands. Another popular one that I do see, and it's been around for quite a long time, is Fairy Tales. Amelia Oberg. I've tagged this page because I think I started this, I don't even know how many months ago. But I do remember I did use Inktense, but I've just not come back to finish it or to colour any other pages, which it is a shame because it is a nice book. I've seen recently Kate, I think it was this book anyway, she was using alcohol markers. I know that it'll bleed through, but you're just sacrificing the page behind, which is fine if you don't really like it. The Fairies in Dreamland. Again, it's a recent purchase, that's why I haven't coloured anything in this one. This one is a lot more smaller details than the other ones. I think I'd struggle with the alcohol markers. I mean, I'd just completely go out the lines there with the legs, so it's probably just going to be like a watercolour, watercolour backgrounds, pencils, you know. Another recent purchase, the Beauty of Horror. So this is my first one, number 3. This is the one that appealed to me the most out of all of them. There's one specific page, or pages, and it's a double page spread. It's not that one. And they're coming down a log flume. I've not flicked past it already, have I? And there's like a Jaws, there it is. I have to colour this one. Because that just reminded me of Splash Mountain. So I definitely will get to this. I think there's some sort of tag, like Halloween in June or Halloween in July. Am I mistaken by that? Have I made that up? I'm pretty sure I saw somebody's video with that. Another recent one, Spirit Animals, because I mixed media to death the other one. It's probably 3 times the thickness of what it originally was. So I just wanted a second copy because, again, this is one of my favourites, to be honest. And I really do want to do it justice this time and, you know, take my time. I really do love this book, and it is actually, the other one's Soulmates, so I've got a different version, which is cool. And then I've got Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle. Again, not done much in this. Again, it is a gorgeous book, but I just don't tend to reach colouring flowers all that often. I think that's why I don't tend to really like the Joanna Basford art, because it's a lot of flowers. And that's just not my cup of tea. But if the off chance that I do fancy doing that, you know, I've got this book. And the very last one, which I think I'm going to start in tonight, we'll see, is Magical Delights. This is the first one, I believe, of Clara Markova's. And again, the only reason that I got this is because I needed to complete the collection. Every time that I was looking at my bookshelf just behind me and I was seeing the 3 books and it was missing this one, and it was irritating the life out of me. So I was lucky enough to find it on Etsy. And yeah, super duper cute images. Again, I've not picked one out for tonight, but I do like using either Inktense or my Albajuras in these books. I think the paper takes it really, really well. So if I do manage to find the tag name of this, obviously I will name it that, but if not, it'll probably just be the colouring books that I've not coloured in, or something along the lines of that. So I do hope that you enjoyed watching, and let me know what colouring books you've got that you've not managed to colour in yet, or is it just me? Don't make me feel terrible. Thanks very much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.